In this video, we'll uncover the hidden power of the money mindset and how, by unlocking it, we can unlock the doors to financial freedom and abundance. So let's get started and let's take the first step towards a better relationship with money. What is a money mindset? The money mindset, the elusive and mysterious force that shapes our relationship with money. But what exactly is a money mindset? In simple terms, it's the set of beliefs, attitudes, and habits that we have around money. It's the lens through which we view and interact with money. Think of it like a kaleidoscope. The way we look at money is determined by the patterns and colors that make up our money mindset. And just like a kaleidoscope, the patterns and colors can change if we adjust the lens. There are various types of money mindsets, each with their own unique characteristics. For example, there's the scarcity mindset, where one believes that there's never enough money to go around and that resources are limited. On the other hand, there's the abundance mindset, where one believes that there's always enough money and resources to go around. Then there's the hoarding mindset, where one holds onto money for fear of running out, and the spending mindset, where one spends money impulsively without thinking about the future. By understanding our own money mindset, we can start to see the patterns and habits that shape our relationship with money. And with this understanding, we can make adjustments to the lens and create new patterns that align with our financial goals. So take a moment to reflect on your own money mindset. What are the patterns and habits that shape your relationship with money? And more importantly, are they serving you or holding you back? Remember, the money mindset is a powerful tool, and by understanding and adjusting it, we can unlock the doors to financial freedom and abundance. The secret to changing your relationship with money. But before we reveal the secret, let's take a moment to reflect on the current state of our relationship with money. Is it a love-hate relationship? Is it a source of stress and anxiety, or is it a source of joy and abundance? Whatever the case may be, the good news is that we have the power to change it. And the secret, my friends, is the money mindset. By understanding and changing our money mindset, we can shift our relationship with money from one of scarcity and stress to one of abundance and joy. But how do we change our money mindset? Like anything worth doing, it takes time, effort, and consistency. First, we must set clear and specific financial goals. This will give us a roadmap to follow and keep us on track. Next, we must track our expenses and develop a budget. This will give us a better understanding of where our money is going and where we can make adjustments. We also need to educate ourselves on personal finance and money management. Knowledge is power, and the more we know about managing our finances, the better equipped we'll be to make smart financial decisions. Lastly, we must work on overcoming the common blocks that prevent us from changing our money mindset, such as limiting beliefs, fear, and lack of knowledge. So, let's take a deep breath and embrace the power of the money mindset. Let's take the first step towards a better relationship with money and unlock the doors to financial freedom and abundance. Common money mindset blocks. The blocks that prevent us from changing our money mindset, the pesky weeds that hinder our growth towards financial freedom and abundance. These blocks come in many shapes and forms, and they can be tricky to identify. But once we do, we can take steps to remove them and make room for positive growth. First, let's talk about limiting beliefs. These are the negative thoughts and beliefs we hold about ourselves and our abilities to achieve financial success. They can manifest in phrases like, "I'll never be able to afford that," or "I'm not good with money." These beliefs can be tough to change, but with a little bit of effort, we can shift them to more empowering thoughts like, "I am capable of achieving financial success," or "I am taking steps to improve my relationship with money." Next, let's talk about fear. The fear of failure, the fear of success, the fear of not having enough. These fears can be paralyzing and prevent us from taking action towards our financial goals. But remember, fear is just an emotion, and it can be overcome with practice and persistence. Lastly, let's talk about lack of knowledge. The more we know about personal finance and money management, the better equipped we'll be to make smart financial decisions. But it can be intimidating to start learning about something new. But remember, knowledge is power, and taking small steps can make a big impact. Understanding your spending habits. We'll get to that in a second. I have a favor to ask of you. If you like this video so far, please subscribe to the channel. First, let's talk about impulse buying. It's that impulsive urge to buy something in the moment without thinking about the long-term consequences. It's a slippery slope and can quickly add up. But with a little bit of self-awareness and planning, we can overcome this habit. Next, let's talk about emotional spending. This is when we use money to cope with our emotions, such as stress or boredom. It's a way to distract ourselves from our problems and can be a dangerous habit to fall into. But by recognizing this habit and finding healthier ways to cope with our emotions, we can overcome it. Lastly, let's talk about living beyond our means. This is when we spend more than we earn, and it can be a recipe for financial disaster. But by creating a budget and understanding our income and expenses, we can make changes and start living within our means. So let's take a deep breath and take a closer look at our spending habits. Remember, change takes time and consistency, but by understanding and changing our spending habits, we can take control of our finances and achieve our financial goals. Setting financial goals. First, let's talk about the SMART goal setting method. This is a framework that helps us set clear and specific goals that are measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This method will give us a roadmap to follow and keep us on track. Next, let's talk about different types of financial goals. For example, saving for a down payment on a home, paying off debt, and building an emergency fund. These goals may seem daunting, but with a clear plan, and by breaking them down into smaller, manageable chunks, we can achieve them. Lastly, let's talk about the importance of setting long-term and short-term goals. Long-term goals are the big picture items, such as buying a house or retiring comfortably. Short-term goals are the steps we need to take to achieve our long-term goals. By setting both, we can create a clear path towards our ultimate financial goals. Investing for the future. Let's talk about the importance of investing for the long term. Investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about building wealth over time. By investing for the long term, we can weather the ups and downs of the market and come out ahead in the end. Next, let's talk about different types of investments. For example, stocks, bonds, and real estate. Each type of investment has its own unique characteristics and risk, reward profiles, and it's important to understand them before making any decisions. Lastly, let's talk about getting started with investing. It can be intimidating to start, but by setting a budget, starting small, and diversifying our portfolio, we can take the first steps towards investing for our future. Overcoming financial stress. Financial stress, the silent thief that steals our peace of mind and our ability to achieve our financial goals. Financial stress can come in many forms, and it can be tough to deal with, but with a little bit of effort, we can overcome it. First, let's talk about the impact of financial stress on our mental and physical well-being. Financial stress can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical ailments. It's essential to address it as soon as possible. Next, let's talk about common causes of financial stress, such as high levels of debt, low income, and job loss. By understanding the root cause of our stress, we can take steps to address it and reduce its impact on our lives. Lastly, let's talk about strategies for managing and reducing financial stress. For example, developing a budget, creating a financial plan, and seeking support from a financial advisor or therapist. By taking small steps and seeking help when necessary, we can reduce the impact of financial stress on our lives and improve our overall well-being. So, let's take a deep breath and tackle financial stress head-on. Remember, change takes time and consistency, but by managing and reducing financial stress, we can take control of our finances and achieve our financial goals with a clear mind. And so, dear friends, we come to the end of our journey. We've explored the mysterious and powerful world of the money mindset, and we've uncovered the secret to changing our relationship with money. We've delved into the common blocks that prevent us from achieving our financial goals and the strategies to overcome them. We've learned about our spending habits, the importance of setting financial goals, investing for the future, and managing financial stress. We've discovered that the money mindset is a powerful tool, and by understanding and changing it, we can unlock the doors to financial freedom and abundance. But remember, this is not a one-time event. Changing our mindset takes time, consistency, and effort. It's a journey, not a destination.